Peace and love, everybody. This is Young Nas from iGotOptions LLC, and in this video I want to talk about how to start charting stocks for beginners. Alright, so over the past couple of days, I've been having a lot of people reach out to me, basically expressing their interest in regards to trading, investing, and I've noticed that a lot of these people just want to get a solid understanding of the basics, of the fundamentals. Alright, so with that being said, one of the most basic, one of the most key, one of the most fundamental things of trading is something called technical analysis, which is a fancy word for charting a stock. Alright, so with that being said, a lot of traders are able to develop profit and gains just by looking at how the company is moving on a chart. Alright, so in this video, I'm just going to briefly go over how they're able to do that and what are some of the things that you should write down to understand this concept. Alright, so just for reference, I'm on tradingview.com, which is a website and an app that you could use to chart stocks for free. So this is something that I use on a regular day-to-day basis, and this is a resource that I recommend for everybody to use whenever it comes to tech analysis. So as we see here, I'm on the main page of this website, and let's say you want to chart a stock. So let's say you're thinking about Apple. Alright, what you would do, you would type in Apple's ticker symbol right here, AAPL. You see right here, and then we would just click on it. Boom, we have a stock chart up of Apple. Now with that being said, how are people able to develop income just by looking at a stock chart? And the reason why is because of something called support and resistance. This is something you should write down. Super easy to understand. Alright, support and resistance are just fancy words for top and bottom. So to show you an example of what exactly support and resistance is, you see how the stock price rises up here, and then it kind of just stays sideways for a little bit and comes back down? Well, I'm going to draw a line right near the top here. Now this line that I drew almost acts as a barrier, right? It prevents this stock from pushing up higher. This line is what's considered resistance, all right? It's called resistance because it's preventing the stock price from pushing up higher, or it's an imaginary line that prevents the stock price from pushing up higher. So that's important to write down. Now, the second and last important element of charting is support. Now, support is the complete opposite of resistance. All right, so if we take a look here, we see these red candles. So this stock tried going down a little bit, but then it ended up just turning around and going back up. So if I draw a line right here, this is an example of a support level. Support is an imaginary line that a stock bounces up from, and resistance is an imaginary line that a stock bounces down from. All right, so with that being said, this is really the basic general concept of how to start charting stocks, especially if you're a beginner. All right, peace.